What is up, YouTube? This is Nightmare, and I'm back to bring you guys part 5 of the Let's Play for the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. So, let's get back right off where we left off. Still doing this quest to find the daughter, but I've already found her. She has joined the Morrowind assassins, and we have just learned that the brother who she was looking for has been killed. So, we are gonna go finish this quest, heading back to town, Balmora. Along the way, I'm going to stop at this world boss and see if it is active or not. Maybe I'll wait around for a couple seconds. So while we hang out, I'll just tell you guys what I was doing today before filming the Let's Play series. I got on my Stamina Nightblade and I was playing some PvP. Doing some duels. Lost a couple at first just because I wasn't really used to the lag, I guess, since I've been playing the game. So the lag was kind of an issue for me. And then also the resource management was an issue. But once I got through that, I started winning more duels, especially against like couple Stamina Nightblades, couple Stamina Dragonite tanks, and then a couple Magic Sorcerers. I was able to win a couple, and of course lose a couple. But mostly I was doing Battlegrounds, and I was recording to get some gameplay for Battlegrounds, but I really was not able to get any good gameplay. The reason for this was there was lag, and I guess there's something wrong with matchmaking right now. Every game I went into, it was my team had 2, and the other teams had either 3 or 4. Every game, I lost every single game, and it was just a wreck. There was no chance of winning, being mint down like that. So unfortunately, no Battlegrounds gameplay yet, but you guys can still look forward to that on my channel. I'll be covering builds for Battlegrounds, and then so those are going to be like non-CP builds since Battlegrounds is non-CP, and then I'll also be doing non-CP Cyrodiil PvP with these non-CP builds for Battlegrounds, and then I'll also be making a couple of CP builds also for your regular champion point campaigns. Mostly though going to be playing Battlegrounds. You can look forward to gameplay videos of the Battlegrounds, like full matches, and then highlights. Builds, I have my Stamplar, Stam DK, and Stam Nightblade are my mains. I plan on turning my Magic Sorcerer from a PvE build into PvP builds, just because I don't see myself really doing any PvE. I will probably keep one build just to farm dungeons and get sets that I need. But pretty much I'm going to be focused on PvP for the most part. Got some ideas. Like I said, I already got the Stamina Warden, which is this class. I already got this build figured out. So as I level up, I'll be kind of talking about my ability choices. I've already explained my decision on medium or heavy. I'm going to be doing both, being able to switch back and forth between the two. And double bow setup. The reason why I can do this, go into my skills real quick. Under Animal Companions, the Betty Netch morph for the Stamina morph is going to give us Major Brutality, which is the same morph that Rally gives. So we're going to get our 20% weapon damage buff. So no need for Rally for that. But now we miss out on the Burst Heal. We're going to make up for this with a couple of the Green Balance abilities. We are going to have Vigor, and then also Animal Companions. I believe they didn't change this. This is the first one. Bond with Nature. You restore health whenever your Animal Companion is killed or unsummoned. So what I remember, any of these abilities, like every time I use Cunning Dive, it'll spawn the Cliff Racer, and as soon as it hits the enemy, it disappears, so I'm going to get health back. So that's another way to get healing. It may not be a lot, but it's going to add up, especially since we don't have a burst heal. So I'll be more focused on being able to stay being offensive while getting heals defensively, and then also keeping vigor up all the time and other such things like that. Okay, so it just spawned in. Perfect. Where is it at? There it is. Alright, so I just want to do this boss fight just to show you guys one of the bosses. And this one looks pretty interesting. It's like one of those mosquito looking things with the long legs, but this one isn't quite as big. It's taking quite a long time to get down too, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think we have some 128, 182. Okay, so we don't have the highest level people, no like 630s or anything like that. Kill this little ad. Since I'm not doing a whole lot of DPS, I'm only level 5. I can heal a little bit, maybe. So I was going to actually talk about the plans and stuff while doing this boss fight, but since I've already covered it waiting for this fight to happen, just to let you guys enjoy this little fight here. We're already halfway through, so shouldn't be too much longer. Seeing a lot of cliff racers. We got a couple wardens here. A couple Templars, I think, and sorcerers, it looks like. Looks like we have a tank, but he's just kiting it. He has aggro, but he's just kiting. Alright, so that was the fight. I wonder what kind of drops we got. We got a green staff of something. Inferno staff charged. Defiler. Critical damage, you have an 8% chance to summon a hunger that spews poison to all enemies in front of you. Oh, I remember this set. I think they nerfed this. This is like Viper, but AoE. It does the same amount of damage, but it only has an 8% chance to proc on crits. So it's not like every 4 or 6 seconds Viper can proc on melee damage. This is on crits, and it has a percentage chance on a crit to proc this. I don't think we'll see a lot of this set in PvP or in PvE, but it is interesting. I may try to use like a high crit chance PvP build on a stamina DK with this set, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see. So thoughts on PvP so far with Morrowind's. Proc sets are still very strong, it seems like, especially in Battlegrounds, just because non-CP is it favors, I guess I can say, the proc sets. Oh, this is a pretty cool area here, all the lava. Very nice. And it definitely doesn't look like copied textures, I guess. It kind of looks different than the EP. Which is the original area we're used to seeing lava and fire and ash and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna actually go over there right now. I'm just gonna start heading back so we can hurry up and finish this quest I've been on. I want to get back to the main quest. Chances are, though, there will be a skill point rewarded at the end of this quest, just because it's a long, continuous quest. So that should help me out a lot for this character. I'll definitely have to go do sky shark hunting once this character is max level. Let me just check, make sure. 5 minutes. chat. Yeah, I'm good. And we are going back up to talk to Counselor Eris, which is the father. Hopefully he sends us on his way and just accepts the fact that his daughter doesn't want anything to do with him. And there he is.
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vea, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be?
There was a complication.
Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
Your son is dead. He was killed during the House Veteran raid on the Ashlander camp.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Vea was with me. She confirms it was her brother, Ulron.
Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me if you would, Outlander.
Oh man, more stuff from this guy. What else do you need me to do, Counselor?
Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
Got a nice new bow. Perfect for this character.
If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea stays away from Balmora and House Redoran.
Okay. So, I think we've finished that quest now. Call for aid. We're not doing that. Like, Blood from Stone. This is the quest that was bugged. I can't find the foreman's key. So we're going to go back to the main quest now. Unless he does have something else for me.
Excuse, the captain serves House
Nothing?
Redoran.
Okay, so maybe he said something about contacting me when he needs me again. So maybe this will happen further down the line again. Probably like a side quest for the whole like Morong Tong assassins quest line, maybe. Very interesting. But we are going to investigate the tower, I believe. Okay, no, we're gonna go to Alderaan first. And this is part of the main quest line, guys, by the way. This is the
Outlander, over here.
What's the city called? Vivek. Vivek is losing his power, and we are on a quest to figure out why he's losing his power. Real quick, I just want to feed my horse, since I haven't done that on this character yet. And I don't want to be moving around on a slow horse all the time. Okay, and we're gonna go back north to here. So we're gonna go back towards the lava area, which is gonna be cool. I really like all the lava and the scenery too, just as much as I like the forests and the swamps and stuff. Okay. back towards the Red Mountain. Hopefully I come across another Delver or something along the way. Kind of go explore that, pick up a Sky Shard and a little boss in there. I know that there is one right around in this area somewhere that it was kind of out of the way, so I decided not to go towards it. But I will eventually. So, most of my builds on this channel will be updated, just because of everything got changed around so much. The resource management was a big deal. So, a lot of my builds will be changed, and I will have a lot of new builds, just because I have characters that I haven't even, like, or classes that I haven't even made builds on at all. But like I said, I want to make every class PvP builds. And with PvP builds just comes more freedom. I don't really like PvE just because there's no diversity, and with no diversity there's no balance, and it's just not fun for me at all. Everyone runs the same stuff.
Lay hands upon me and you will lose them.
Dang. She just 1v3'd those guys.
The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
She's a freaking badass.
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into something for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother? What is it with Dark Elves trying to find their brothers?
Chodala is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
I'll go look for Cholda now. Okay. So I'm gonna find her brother. Let's go pick up this way shrine real quick. Perfect. Very close to the volcano now. It's pretty cool. I think I heard from one of the ESO lives you can't actually climb the mountain, which I wish they would have let you. Like made a destination at the tip or something. Yeah, at the very top of the volcano. Like I can tell that it's very steep here, but like a path around the back or something. Kind of like in Skyrim, you were able to climb the Third of the Worlds. Like, I want to climb to the top. Go swimming in the lava. Something. Okay. Looking for her brother. Siren's brother. And he is the chief of this village or something? Notes on the meeting with Cholda. Near Varine and a wielder of Sunara, compiled by scribe Takun. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna read all this. All these crazy names and stuff. Okay. Okay, so we know where he is now, I guess. baddies here we gotta take care of. And boom. Nice. And that was pretty cool. The those ads we just fought were wardens. At least the mage in the back was.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found this record of a meeting with the Red Exiles leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarine. Do you know what that means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Okay. Is that... Oh, we have to get the scroll, I guess.
Chodala stopped confiding in me, but he's still my brother. I don't know where he goes to meditate, but he has to visit the Wise Woman eventually. I'm sure we'll find him in Aldrin. Despite your civilized ways, I am proud to call you my friend.
Tell me about the scroll you gave me.
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes, while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
Okay, he must have become like a warden or something. Tell me about Chodala's new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
What do you think the source is?
Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
Okay. Is there another quest for us to do here? It's very odd. Okay, so I've already investigated Aldrun. So we're gonna continue across Vardenfell to complete this first quest that we were given, the main quest line. These quests kind of just seem to end, like, without reason. Fetch a fly nest. Nice. And we are going all the way over to here. So maybe we'll stop at a few locations and like some delves or something that I can come across. That would be interesting to explore a couple delves along the way. We got a chest here. Simple chest. I don't really care for it. Simple chests don't really hold anything too valuable. I'm just gonna explore, run across Vardenfell. Pretty much what the majority of this part 5 is gonna be about, I guess. Gonna see a large part of Vardenfell. And then complete this Balazar's Tower quest for the Divine Inquiries. And then I assume we're gonna run back to Vivek. Oh, nice, more lava. Oh, this is the place we came to first time. I wonder what these things do though. Like, they seem harmless. I can kill them. Oh, oh. It's angry. Oh yeah, he's angry. Nice. So earlier when I was playing Battlegrounds, I actually ran into a warden or two in the PvP, and they were actually kicking my ass. Like, one killed me a couple times, and his Cliff Racer was actually hitting me really hard. About 4 to 5k, or high 3000s, about 5k sometimes, maybe on a crit, I guess. And he was only like level 20. Like, there aren't really any high level wardens in on console yet. So I was fairly impressed, and I am looking forward to maxing this character out. And we are on the way to doing that. Now we are level 6. So let me put more points into stamina. I got another skill points. Scorch. Can't quite be morphed yet. But we will have our guardian and 3 levels of animal companions. Why did my green balance not level up the same as my Winter's Embrace? That is odd. I only have one Winter's Embrace ability on. Interesting. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, let's get up a, Khajiit passive. I usually tend to take passives over abilities, especially if I don't need the abilities. I was debating on picking up a bow ability to help it level faster, but I don't plan on using either of those abilities, snipe or volley. Cutting through town. There really isn't any fast way to get across here, is there? You just gotta pretty much run the entire way. But I guess I will stay on the road. Oh, I'll take a couple shortcuts. Oh, Cliff Strider, that's cool. This guy's freaking badass. Alright. Gonna ignore that thing. Mounts back up here as soon as I can. Nice, cool lake here. Another troll. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this troll, I guess. Open up with the combo. Reapply Scorch, Cliff Racer, Scorch again. Healing. Bash that. Heavy attack Cliff Racer, and boom. Okay, yeah, so we can go this way. There's a path here. Very easy to get across here. Looks like we got another rune stone. Like I said, I always like to pick these up. I'm sure, as you guys are aware, a couple episodes ago, I said I'm gonna pick this up, and I pulled a kudos, so always pick up resources, especially if they're like in-game resources, which runestones always are, no matter what your level is. What is over here? What's interesting? Is that like a recipe? New recipe? Where would that be? Supplies? Rubbing containing fruit. Okay, so it's a quest. I'm not gonna do the quest though. These guys spawned in. Okay. And let us be on our way. These mushrooms are really freaking cool. Oh, and we found a sky shard, our first sky shard in Vardenfell. I'm sure I probably ran past some other ones, but this is the first one I've been able to see. And that is right here, if you guys are wondering. Alright, so not too boring crossing across Vardenfell. Kind of ran into a cool few things, I guess. Found a sky shard. Seen a lot of the environment. Getting into some combat too, which isn't really bad, I guess. I mean, it's gonna give us experience, so we're gonna level up faster. Very nice. I haven't seen any of the houses yet. I'll probably have to do that in an episode or two. Another way shrine. This must be a town up here or something. Yep. Quest giver, we're not gonna do that. These side quests are taking a little bit too long. I just want to get on with the main quest. Another one of those giant long leg mosquito things. Kind of freaking ugly as hell. I really like the structures, the buildings in these towns. Very unique. They're not like Redguard style or Orc style or any other style in the game. They're their own unique building designs. Okay. I don't know if I should jump off that. I should be going this way though. Okay, so it's around back here. Interesting. I was wondering where the path was taking me. Here we go. And the guard's armor is pretty cool too. I don't know if you guys have checked that out at all. And I've been calling this armor type Morong Tong. I don't believe this is Morong Tong armor. It's some kind of other special motif you can pick up in the game. But the Morong Tong style is the armor that the assassins were wearing earlier on in the series. So if you missed that, you should definitely go check that out. Really, if this is the first episode you're watching, you're missing out on a lot. You should definitely go check out the previous videos. You'll probably be able to understand a lot more too with what's going on with the quests and stuff like that. Like I said, just role playing here. I just want to experience the environments and the feels of running through Vardenfell for the first time. I've never really done this before with past DLCs like the Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood. I really only did like the first couple of quests or whatever, and then just stopped and went back to my in-game content stuff. But I got really bored of trials and PvP, so I want to take a break from that. I'm already taking a break from the entire game too, so it's definitely a lot of fun to get back into the game, and this is a fresh way to start getting back into the game. It's a lot of fun. It's almost like I'm a new player again, kind of. Besides knowing exactly what I'm going to be doing as far as builds and stuff, but that's besides the point. Got another way shrine up here, so we're gonna discover that. Hoping this isn't too boring for all of you. Molag Mar Way Shrine. That's this town here. This is kind of a long run, but there's a lot to see in Vardenfell, and it's a huge map. You gotta appreciate that for sure. They definitely spent a lot of time on creating this new environment. Bounty added. Oh, I'm in a restricted area. Oh. Hello. This is the Ashlander camp. Murderer. Rip. I'm trying to figure out how to get over to the quest that I need to do. Pretty sure it's this way. Yep. Right over here. We will... It's trespassing. It's weird. Oh, we got a site to discover over here too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that up and get a screenshot of that. Ooh, and a chest. Simple chest. Some bug gloss. Gonna pick up the bug gloss. Always use that stuff. Okay, investigate Barlazar Castle. I'm mispronouncing that, I guess, but I'm still probably mispronouncing it. Is this the castle or the tower? Sure is. It's an interesting tower. Definitely not what I was expecting, but still cool though. Oh, nice. So this is gonna be Dwemer stuff for sure. Puzzles and all that good stuff. Should be fun. So while we run through Barlazar's tower, last episode or two ago I asked you a question and wanted your feedback down in the comment section below. So for this episode, oh man, there's a party in here. For this episode I want to ask you guys what builds you're running now for whatever you do. If you roleplay, what sets are like that are fun and cool that you like to use, or if you like end-game content and you do lots of PvE or PvP, what builds are you running? For the most part, you'll probably, if you're PvE type of person doing trials and dungeons and that kind of thing, you'll probably be running like mainstream outcast builds for the most part that are best in slot. But if you're running something interesting, I would love to hear it. And definitely for PvP, any PvP builds, I want to hear them, definitely. So, yeah. Anything at all, leave it down in the comment section below.
Such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great fear turns from frustration to opportunity.
Do you know anything about divine energy?
Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sothis-Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. But we have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time. And I could use another set of hands.
If I help, will you answer my questions?
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow. Less chance of an explosion that way.
Yep, no explosions, please. Alright, I'll see if I can determine the proper sequence. Puzzles. Dwemer puzzles. About time we got into one of these. Okay, so I guess it's just gonna be a guessing game. We'll start with purple. And let's go teal. Blue. Not the proper sequence. Is that what he said? I can't really hear. Oh, reset. Okay, so that's the reset button. Not the proper sequence. Let's go yellow.
No. Reset the mechanism and try again.
Okay, so purple's the start, I think. Okay. Red. Trying to listen to what he's telling me to do. Nope. Okay, so what did I do? Purple, red. Okay, guys, so I finally figured it out. The order was red, then it was yellow, then green, then blue, and now it's purple. I didn't realize that these things were going to light up when I got them correct, so that definitely helped once I got the first one, which was red. So here we go. Perfect.
Perfect. Such are the
That's what I
benefits of an
said.
extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, why do you want to know about divine energy?
Well, I was in to ask you about the transfer of divine energy.
Scent. How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sofa Seal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary.
Did Sotha Seal reach a conclusion?
Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days.
Interesting. These notes should be helpful. Can I ask you a few more questions?
More questions? Well, Lord Sofa Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can.
That tool you mentioned, is it a weapon?
Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sofa Seal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason?
Is Sotha Seal the one who built, I want to say the Halls of Fabrication, just because that's the new trial, but the place that the Halls of Fabrication is in, like Clockwork City, I believe is what it's called. Did he create that? Do you know where the tool is now?
Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed.
Gross.
Heard the screams.
Tell me more about Sotha
He's
Seal.
the father
Okay,
of
Clockwork City.
mysteries, and the architect of time. One of the tribunal. The three living gods of the Dark Elves. Creates all sorts of helpful and intriguing devices, like the Clockwork City. I haven't seen my old master in many years.
Nice, I was right. What's the Clockwork City?
It's a wonder and a miracle. All brass tunnels, glass domes, and giant gears. He was inspired by the work of the Dwemer. The Clockwork City is pure Sofa Seal. He made it to forge the future and reshape the world. I learned a lot there.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. Cool. I love how the quests, after you finish a quest, you can always ask some people about fun facts and shit, more about like lore of the game. And Elder Scrolls Online is well known for its lore. Or not online, but Elder Scrolls in period has lots of lore. Got so many different races. Each race has their own lore, and then lore of Tamriel, and there's lore on the planet, which is Nirn, I believe is what it's called. Planet of Nirn. And then there's like all the other different continent, or yeah, that's oh, what's this? Oh, Tarvis.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Okay, so going back to Tarvis. I forgot to equip that bow I got earlier, so I went ahead and did that now. And we are gonna run. Should I run or should I take away Shrine? Well, if I run, I'll get to go through all the swamps and stuff, so maybe I'll do that. I just want to explore everything. See everything, do everything. trespassing again. Okay, so this area, it's the Ashlanders, I think. They must be like rebels or something. I don't fully understand that, but... Oh, that guy's a Nightblade. Oh, yep, obviously, if I read his name, Ashlander Nightblade. I saw him use ambush. Okay. These structures are pretty cool, actually. These, like, towers. Can I go in this? Oh, I guess I already did, didn't I? Oh, Sky Shard again. Second Sky Shard. Let's see if I can get over there. Squeeze. Squeeze through. Come on. Okay, well, it's down there, so I can go this way. If I can jump. Okay. Well, this is a little frustrating. A minor annoyance. That is okay. We got the Sky Shard. One more and we will get a skill point. And this one is located right here. Okay. Very nice. Oh, look at that tower over there. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Kind of reminds me of the, well, I don't know what it reminds me of, really. I feel like I've seen something like that before, though. And we got another world boss up ahead. So maybe we'll stop there, too. I'm not sure how many world bosses there are in Vardenfell, but... the previous zones, like Gold Coast, the smaller ones, had 2. Hrothgar had quite a few. This one, I imagine, having a lot. Ooh, got caught.
Your crimes, as do
I don't have clemency. Okay, so I'm just gonna pay off this bounty. Screw it. I got the gold. And we got a way shrine here. Perfect. Tel Branora. Wow, look at this tower. What are these things? Looks like, gross. I'm gonna climb this tower real quick. Oh wow, look in here.
I'm rather busy right now.
What is this? Use? Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? Where did I go? There's a floating book? Oh, this must be the dude's bed or something? Bedroom? Yo, this is cool. You could... This should be a window instead of a picture, but... You could easily miss this. Wow. This is such a cool place, like... And it's so easy to miss. I'm just gonna run through here real quick. Couple bookshelves. Always reading bookshelves because they can help level your skill lines a little bit faster. So nothing really to see. Besides that room up there, which was a cool tower, but took me all the way up to the top, but I couldn't see out any windows or anything, which is what I was hoping for. This area is really weird though. It has all this, like, this stuff here all over it. Okay, let's go on our way again. Very cool area. Very unique. I love how not everything is just gonna look the same too. Let us not read the book. Okay, well we can swim. World boss up ahead. It looks like there's like pirates or something. There's a ship that crashed. So let us come up here. Shipwreck Cove. This is a nice area too. Oh, I forgot to go to the... Dang, that sucks. Okay, well... This just reminded me how cool this looked, that I wanted to go to that place, but that's okay. Ooh, these guys are harder enemies. Oh, this is a hard-ass world boss. Why am I doing this? I should not be doing this by myself. All these ads. I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I can't... I keep forgetting that world bosses aren't like soloable anymore. I'm about to die. It's okay. Dude, back off. Alright, so I will get a screenshot from the distance here. Up on this rock. But I saw the boss up there. She's right here. Right there. Okay. Got my screenshot for the thumbnail for this video. And let us head back to Vivek City. We're almost there, so not too bad. Really interested in seeing how this coastline looks. I'll leave that guy. There's a runestone up here that I want. Come on, Kuda. 2 Taz. Perfect. Okay. We are on our way. Another runestone. Kuda? Another top. Perfect. Looks like we got another little town up here. Right ahead of me. So we swim across here. Little boat. Someone fishing. Okay. What do we have here? This looks very dwarven like. Is this a dwarven ruin? Maybe? No? Okay, but we got another what are those things called? Like places of interest or something? Trove scamp. Just kidding. Kill these scamps. Daedric scum. Lots of Daedra over here. Okay, why is this guy not dying? There we go. More Daedra. Scorch is just about ready to be morphed. Okay. Let us continue with our quests. Hope you guys are enjoying the exploring. Definitely liking it. Here we are, back at Vivek City. Oh, I can go this way. Cool. I don't have to run all the way around. That thing is very interesting. This hole in the water. wonder how they did that. Cool. We are just about done here.
Have mercy.
I'm gonna go turn in this Divine Inquiries quest, and I think that'll wrap it up. Perfect. And textures are not popping in yet. Good job. Come on, textures, pop. Pop. Oh, wow. There we go. Okay. This mount is pretty cool. The horse with all the dwarven armor on it. Still not as cool as the $60 mount though. We're back. Back to Vivek. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go to Vivek. Gosh darn it. I'm a dumbass. I was supposed to go to the old bastard. What's his name? The jerk. Grumpy old man. Right over this way. Oh, this way. Here we are. Tarvis. What do you got for me, buddy?
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors.
Is that the emergency? The people want to see Lord Vivek? Lord
In
Vivek?
part, Lord Vivek is
Okay, I'm saying it right.
not well. I
Yes,
won't
he's
allow
sick.
his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover?
I investigated 3 locations. Here's what I learned.
Review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivek. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong. Thank you for aiding us. You should go see Lord Vivek now. He's been asking about you. I'll be along shortly.
You're going to just read the notes? I thought we could discuss what I learned.
Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to.
I don't feel like talking to you, Tarvis. You're such a jerk. I'm just gonna go talk to Vivek. This tower is so cool every time you run up it.
Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
Yeah. I don't have to listen to you.
My lord, please let me send for aid.
Oh, no,
Perhaps
it's
one
not
of his
floating.
lords can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us.
Talk to Vivek.
The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Need some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort?
I think that an Ashlander named Choldala might be responsible for your condition.
An Ashlander? It seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation. And look, here comes the Archcanon now.
Alright guys, this is gonna wrap up part 5 of the Let's Play The Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind.